All right, y'all, it's springtime. The birds are singing, the flowers are in bloom, and Mother Nature is in love. That means it's baby making season here in the bees. They're starting to build up. This is an exciting time of year. We're going to get in this hive, see what they're doing. Hopefully, we can see all the elements we want to see a nice, healthy, strong hive going into spring. So this little hive is 2 boxes, a deep and a medium, real common for us. We do story and a half hive. We look for the queen sometimes on the lid. Not uncommon to see her there. But we're gonna get in here, see what we see. These are building up pretty well, and hopefully they continue to do so. They're in a story and a half configuration, a deep and a medium. And so yeah, they're just kind of building on that. Not huge yet. They definitely could use some feed. Um, but I'm seeing a little bit of that white comb right here, right here, this white colored comb. If you see it from the top, it's kind of white. And that really tells me that they're building new wax, right? So they're building right up. Here I'm just seeing nectar mostly, all in here, fresh nectar. So they're doing pretty well. We kind of file through the hive as we go. Let's see. Here's an old frame with the bottom broken off. That doesn't bother me. Decent amount of bees for a good excuse me, for a good Texas hill country hive. It doesn't. Sometimes our hives are pretty weak up in hill country, but this hive is doing pretty well. The thing we're watching for is queen quality. Is she worth keeping? I think she's worth keeping so far. Well, we haven't seen her productivity really, but want to see her babies. So up here, this is storage ish area. Not much going on, but plenty of wax on these frames. They're very active here, so whatever they find, they're going to be bringing in here. That's a good sign. We like that. So there'll be more activity, I think, here in the bottom box. Give them a little smoke. And this is where the babies are going to be, most likely. So give them a little bit of smoke down here. Not a huge hive, but strong enough. This is their feeder, so we're going to put a little bit extra food in here. We use the old beater feeders, kind of open feeders, and we put sticks in there so they don't drown. So down here should be a little bit more interesting. Maybe a little baby making action. That's kind of what we're looking for. This is all honey, but look at the bottom there. That's all drone brood. If I wanted to get into drone culling, I could cull these and kill the mites on them. I'm not too worried about mites for this hive right now, though. So I'm going to leave those drones. We might be having some hives that are requeening themselves, so I might be needing drones. That looks really good. Very, very heavy frame, that one. And look at that. That's really what we're looking for, is this pattern in here, this amount of brood, right? So right in all in here, we see that capped brood. That's bees about to be born. So those are new sisters coming into the world. It's hard to see on the edge of it. And then the other side, a lot of brood. That's decent. That's a nice pattern too, pretty steady. I'm looking for mom, but I don't really need to see her. I'm not really looking for her that aggressively. Be fun to see her. There we go. That's a nice amount of brood. We like to see that kind of thing. So that's good. They're doing well. I thought I just saw her. Oh, I did see her. There she is. There's Big Mama. Oh, I lost her. This hive's doing just great. Plenty of bees, lots of activity. It's really good. And look at all that brood. So all these babies are about to be born, right? So I'm not seeing a ton of food and resources, so I don't think I mind feeding these bees. If you look down here, that's a little bit of honey, and then I'm seeing a little bit of pollen around the edges. So right in here, got stung by a bee. Seeing a little bit of pollen, but very healthy hive. I'm not going to even go any further. I'm going to leave this and say good to go. We'll probably, I need to give them some food, so I'll go get some food for them, some sugar water. This is our good Hive Alive juice. We use Hive Alive pretty actively, kind of a shameless plug here. It just smells really good. This is a pre-mixed, ooh, it smells good. This is a pre-mixed Hive Alive uh, mixture. I think it's a little thick, but I think they'll like it. That'll work. And they're going to be pretty happy about that. Blow a little smoke on here to get those bees off the edge. And then we just drop this box right on there. God willing, won't hurt anybody. Bees do get squished in Langstroth beekeeping. It's unfortunately part of the deal. So blow a little smoke on here to get those bees off the edge. And then we just drop this box right on there. God willing, won't hurt anybody. Bees do get squished in Langstroth beekeeping. It's unfortunately part of the deal. All right, so happy with that hive. Plenty of brood, 4 or 5 frames of brood at least, a little bit of food. They're going to be happy to have that food in there. But these are the kind of things I'm looking for in my hives this time of year as they build up. When queens become available, we can divide colonies, we can requeen colonies, we can feed, we can test for mites, all that good stuff. Keep those levers of health moving in our hives so that we have they have all the right conditions to thrive and go into spring.